the takeoff, pre-takeoff. Flaps are up. Mixture is best power. Fuel pump is on. Carb heat is off. The pitot heat. Heading indicator, we did that to the compass. Doors, the windows. Transponder is right there. He's doing the same thing, huh?
He's going around again.
Landing lights are on, or strobe lights, and that's it.
All right.
The abort-ready plan.
So you remember that if you feel something weird on the rudders, like maybe I'm stepping on one, but hey, you never know. Maybe it's actually locked up.
Yeah.
Pull the power to idle.
And then fill out over the back of the wing.
What's that?
Fill out over the back of the wing.
Right, off the back of the wing.
Not off the front. Jump off the... Okay, well, let's go have some fun.
All right.
Chandler 32 Lima, left base 30 Chandler.
Oh, he sounds like he's just about to fall asleep. Chandler 3.
He's out there on left base. We can beat him out there. Go ahead and just, I'll jump on, take the call real quick.
Chandler traffic, tip to 4 Lima Golf, taking off runway 30, have the traffic on final in sight, Chandler.
Okie dokie.
Fair traffic, Tomahawk 79er Delta, crosswing, runway 30, Chandler.
And we can just keep it rolling instead of a full stop. Just kind of do your 2,000 RPMs, check the gauges. Looks good, full power.
Okay. Oops, getting off a little bit there. Let me get my hand on there.
There we go.
So,
airspeed's coming alive.
Everything looks good.
Yep.
Okay, we're at 50. It's coming up a little bit. Oops, that's me. I was overcorrecting.
There's your 60. Nice gentle rotation and beautiful. Nice takeoff.
I have traffic taking off in sight.
There's that wheel wobble.
Yep. I was wondering why it was loud. Didn't get the door latch.
Okay. Can you hear me okay?
Yep, gotcha.
Okay.
Traffic 4 Lima Golf, departure leg 30 for left crosswind departure to the west, Chandler. Skipper 41 Lima Golf, good afternoon, with a request.
Skipper 41 Lima Golf, Fresno approach, say request.
1 Lima Golf, we're about 2 miles to the east of Kerman, 3000 VFR in the Kerman Biola practice areas.
Skipper 41 Lima Golf, squawk 0456, Fresno altimeter 3007.
0456 3007, 1 Lima Golf.
Skipper 1 Lima Golf, radar contact, 16 miles southwest of Fresno Airport.
1 Lima Golf, that's us.
I thought he said south.
Yeah, he said southwest.
Oh.
So if you think about it, the big airport's about straight up our wing right now, and you look right here. No, that's about right. All right. So, what do you say we do some slow flight?
I thought that he was saying, I thought that we were northwest of Fresno now.
No, because you look off the wing, you can see
Skyline 62.
well, we're kind of straight west of downtown, but the air terminal's further up there, so we're close. You're right, we're closer to straight west. But okay. Yeah, he said southwest for whatever reason.
So you want to do slow flight?
Yep, let's do some slow flight. So before landing checklist, so fuel pump comes on, power comes back to 1800, and your flaps go to full.
Straight to full.
Straight to full, yep.
Romeo X-ray contact.
Just hold altitude.
Do I want to do 1800 first? Then
yeah, 1800, yep. Get that power back and just hold altitude. So as we're slowing down, you're going to progressively bring the nose up further and further.
Yep, let me get...
Perfect, looking good. You can kind of trim it out to help yourself out a little bit. And then once you get close to slow flight, start reintroducing some power. So pitch up a little bit more. You can see we're just kind of holding 60 and starting to descend. There you go. Perfect. Now get it back up to 2200, somewhere in there. Kind of just, now you're at the reverse region of command, so you control your airspeed with your pitch and your altitude with your power.
Yep.
So you can see we're descending right now, and we're a little fast. So if you pitch up, it'll probably about arrest that descent, and it'll get that airspeed where we want. We want to be right on that 50.
Okay.
Right on that 50 mark. Looking good. All right, now we're still having a little bit of a descent, so bump your power up, try 2200 RPM, see if that holds altitude. Should be pretty close. Get some power in there, about 2200, just let that descent. Cool, looking good. Alright, so in slow flight, I want you to maintain the heading 330 and climb me back up to 3,000 feet. So you can just go full power, but you maintain that airspeed. Look at that power all the way in there. A little bit more, get it all the way in there. There you go.
I'm getting off my heading a little bit.
Now the thing that helps most, just kind of get the airplane set. You know, so get your airspeed in, so we're a little bit on the slow, or I'm sorry, on the fast side, so pitch it up. Now just kind of look off the engine cowling and just don't let anything move, because you know you got your heading, now you got your airspeed. Just keep it looking exactly the same. Okay. And just stay looking outside for, 8 seconds, something like that. And then after 8 seconds, come look inside real quick, check everything, make sure everything's good, and then boom, go back outside.
Now, I think that we're getting off the heading a little bit just because
Just a little bit, yeah, you can see it kind of trending off to the left. Yeah, so just kind of make sure you level the wings when that happens. There you go, you got your heading back, rock your wings level. Cool. Alright, we're back to our altitude, so now you just want to level the airplane out. So just pull your power back to 2,200 RPMs or so. Looking good. Cool. You can see the vertical speed indicators settling back to where it should. Perfect. Looking real good.
Okay.
Alright, in slow flight and maintaining your altitude, give me a left turn heading 240.
Skyway 6264, contact tower 118.2, get it.
Skyway 6264, see ya.
Perfect, looking really good. You feel those couple of buffets happening there.
Yeah.
That's right where you want to be, right on the brink of a stall, but not stalling yet.
Just a little bit more to the left.
Yep, you got it. Looking really good.
There we go.
Looks good. Alright, in slow flight, give me a turn back to heading up 330. Alright, well, we can do one of two things here. We can either recover from slow flight, start cruising around and figure something else out, or we can transition this into a power off stall.
Okay.
So whichever you want to do, that's your call.
You know, I do want to do some more stalls. It just seems really bumpy to me, so that makes me a little nervous, but let's go ahead and see what we can do.
You want to try one?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Okay, so the way you do it is you just kind of drop the nose down a little bit, let the airplane start descending, and then just like in landing, pull your power back to 1800. And then you're going to retrim the airplane to just a nice stabilized descent at 65 knots.
Okay.
And I'll be on the controls with you through the whole thing.
5, 6 November, contact Oakland Center 121.25, get it.
Okay, so retrim to
65. So kind of do it with the yoke first, make the airplane go to 65, kind of push it forward a little bit. So let's go ahead and let the nose come down, start a descent 65, gonna get it stabilized.
Okay.
There we go. Looking good.
Hold on, we're not quite there. We're at 60 still. Okay, we're at 65.
Alright, cool.
Let's get it.
So yeah, probably a little nose down trim, I think. It seems like you got too much nose up.
That's good right now.
Oh, it is good? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. So right here, 2,200 feet, we're going to pull the power back to idle, and we'll just pitch up and hold it. Now, as soon as the stall comes and I'll say, okay, recover, that's when you go full forward on the throttle, okay?
Okay.
Alright. Oh, descend a little bit more, push that nose down a little bit. There we go.
It is really bumpy.
It's not bad. Alright, pull that power to idle. Now we'll just pitch up, kind of hold, keep one hand right here. Now we'll just kind of keep that ball centered. We pitch up. And a little left rudder, hold it, and there's a stall, full power, full power, full power. There you go. Alright, flaps go to 20 immediately. So pull up, there you go, and stop it at 20 right there, looks good. You got your 70 knots, flaps go to 10. There, stop it. And positive rate of climb, there it is, flaps up. Beautiful, very nice stall recovery. And he only lost about 100 feet. Okay, good job. Alright, let's go ahead and we're getting pretty close to Madeira here, so let's go ahead and rock back around. Give me a heading like south. Nice job. You did a full stall, man. That was it right there. What'd you think? Nah, it went bad. That was good. You got a perfect recovery on it. Well, the emergency descent is the one that we're trying to get down on the ground as fast as possible.
Okay.
So the 30-degree bank, power to idle, and spiral down. And then simulated engine failures, power comes, I kill the engine, then you go to 63 and find a spot to go. So, yeah, whichever one we can do, let's do a simulated engine failure.
Okay.
Emergency descents are too easy. So, that's it. They're too easy. We gotta have some challenges here.
Now, when we do an emergency descent, we're doing the flaps, right?
No, we leave flaps up. Power goes to idle. We roll to a 30-degree bank, and then we push forward for 100 knots, and we just dive bomb the ground.
Okay. So for engine off, we do full flaps.
What's that?
For engine off, we're doing full flaps.
No, we don't put flaps down until you have the landing assured. So when you, like when you're on final for a field or something, and you have it made for sure you're going to glide there, then okay, you can drop some flaps in.
Okay.
But yeah, usually you don't do that until the last minute.
Okay.
All right. So whenever you're ready, feeling good?
Yeah. Which way are we going?
We're going this way, but we're going to go whatever it takes because your engine just died. All right, so very first thing, pull the airplane up to 63 knots.
Wait, which one are we doing?
Your engine just died, so your engine failure. So yeah, you pull up 63 knots and start trimming it out.
Okay.
Remember, you're gonna need nose up. There you go. Now the best way to do it is fly it with the yoke, then look out the nose.
Yep.
Kind of hold whatever that 63 is, look at the nose, and just keep it looking the same. Trim it so it wants to stay there, and then keep kind of letting go of the controls, see if it wants to stay or go.
Okay. Oh. Am I going the wrong way?
Well, that's nose down the way you're going, so that way is nose up trim.
Okay. We're just over 60.
So if you let go, it wants to stay there right now?
It's still, there it is. There it is.
That's it?
Yep.
Cool. All right. Now, look for a spot. What do you think? See a nice flat spot, and don't be afraid to bank the wings a little bit and look around if you need.
Well, yeah. I mean, can we make those brown fields over there?
We definitely can.
Okay, so let's head that.
You want to head that? Okay. I'm good with that. All right, so now, checklist time.
So now, in order to do that field, I want to come in from this way and then go in.
Well, no, you can see the grain of the field is going that direction,
that's right.
So you go with the grain.
Okay, so I'm going to do the emergency checklist.
Yep, so power loss in flight.
Desk glide, I've got the 63 knots just about pegged.
And remember, just to say this, just simulate that you're touching all these things. Don't actually move them.
Wait, okay. So we're doing 63 knots, the carb heat is on. Wind, velocity, and direction, I don't see any.
The wind, it's probably coming out of the northwest,
the landing
pretty
site
sure.
we picked. Okay, so I'm touching the mixture. We're going to do full mixture.
Okay.
We're going to do the fuel selector, make sure that's on. It's on. And the fuel pump, I'm going to turn the fuel pump on.
All right.
And the magnetos, I'm going to go ahead and check. So
you would just cycle them left and right and see if maybe
it started kicking or whatever. Okay. And then the battery and alternator, make sure that both those are on. And
that's it. So nothing restarted now, but there's another checklist to do now. If no restart after you did all that and time permits. We got a lot of time right now.
Maintain the best glide, squawk 7700.
Boom. We're actually on flight falling right now, so you don't need to change your squawk. You would just jump on and say, Mayday, 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 forward Lima Golf, lost our engine, we're going down, right here.
Okay. So, fuel selector, I'm going to go ahead and turn the fuel selector off because we're going down.
Right.
The mixture, I'm going to go ahead and pull back. I'm going to pull back the
fuel pump's going to
fuel
go
pumps off.
Now pause real quick. Now look at the field. We want to make sure we stay with it. So go ahead and kind of turn a base with it.
Right here?
Yeah, because this isn't that the field you wanted right here, right?
Yep.
All right, so kind of go this way so we don't get too far past it. We're kind of on a base for it.
Okay.
All right, so while you're doing that, now you can keep running through stuff. We have it assured at this point. We're going to make it. You could drop in 10 degrees of flaps, 20 degrees of flaps right now if you wanted. And we'd be good to go. Cool. It'll help us come down a little steeper. All right, keep going through your checklist.
Okay, and we're going to do the seat belts, the flaps as needed.
Okay.
And the seat belts, harnesses, flaps, battery, we're going to go ahead and turn those off.
Okay.
And we're going to unlatch the door.
Cool. All right.
And that's good to go.
All right, put it up here. There's your field. So we would pretty much need to slip because you can tell we're pretty high. So we'll kind of put that nose down, and then you could kick a slip in to bring it down.
I don't know which way's which for that.
So you would need, so right now I'll kind of do it with you. Left rudder and then right aileron, and we start dive on the ground. All right, we're getting pretty low here though, so it's time to go around. Full power. Good job.
Okay, so We'll talk about that in a minute.
Yep, and just remember to retrim the plane. It's going to come nose up on you real bad. Okay, so let's pick a real prominent, that's a big shot, and we're a little too close to it. Let's find something pretty prominent that we can follow around like that, okay? So we'll make that our, that little compound, our spot for turns around a point. We're at the right altitude, we're on our downwind leg, so maintain 1,300 and your 80 knots, and do your turn around a point there.
500.
Cherokee 1405 X-ray Fresno approach, Fresno altimeter 3007.
I want to keep your power in. Let's keep this at 80 knots, so 2,400 RPM.
Am I a little close to it? I stayed right on this section line.
You see, they're pretty good. Now remember, we're downwind, so our initial turns are going to be the steepest, and then it's going to shallow out as we come around that side.
Okay.
Alright, so your beam right there, so go ahead and start rolling into the turn, maintain the same distance all the way around it. Just kind of picture that distance and keep it exactly the same. Kind of turning in a little bit, yeah, good, to roll out a little bit. It doesn't have to be absolutely perfect. I mean, it's just you want it, you know, I mean, a complete turn the whole time, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can kind of rock out of it and rock back in a little bit.
Traffic 12 o'clock, 3 miles southwest band, altitude indicates 1,800 feet, speak line.
I'm in the Gulf,
So where are they?
It's 12 o'clock, so there's, well, we've been turning.
Yeah,
so.
see, that's what... Maybe have...
Yeah, I'm going to ask him.
I'm in the Gulf. What direction were they?
Skipper 1 Lima Golf, traffic just turned southbound now, no factor.
I'm in the Gulf, then.
Okay.
Okay, we're the compound. Okay, good.
I just came up a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. Now right in here, we're going upwind, so we should be in a kind of a shallow bank here because now the wind is kind of holding us, so we don't want to turn as sharply.
Sure.
So we're kind of real shallow here.
Okay. I'm almost back on this section line that I was aiming at.
Yep, just keep it coming all the way around. I want a complete circle, and then we're going to look at it on the GPS.
This is where I started.
Right about there. So, level out. So you can see, pretty dang good. A little bit off. You can see that space right there, but pretty dang good.
Did you hear about that parachute guy that jumped out of the plane and his leg got caught on the way out?
Oh no, I didn't.
He hung upside down while the guy was at 10,000 feet, and the guy circled for like 30 minutes. And it took him 30 minutes to get his knife off and cut something on his leg so that he could fall.
Oh, wow.
And when he was doing it, can you imagine if you dropped your knife?
Oh, jeez, yeah. You'd have to land like that.
So when he landed, you could see his hands got kind of bloody from it.
Right.
And can you imagine trying to do a crunch when have that wind coming at you and you're
right. Yeah, you better be in good shape. All right, now we're looking good. Let's go ahead and turn and fly nice and parallel to the section lines going this way, and we're going to do our S-turns. Now your initial turn, we'll do it to the right, and...
So we're going to go back south?
Yeah.
Okay.
Once we cross 145, and your initial turn is going to be the steepest bank, right?
Yep.
And then as we are coming back around, the bank is going to shallow back out until we cross the road, and then it's going to be, then coming this way, going back to the left, it's going to be shallow bank with an increasing bank angle as we come back around. Make sense?
Kind of.
Kind of? Well, we'll look at it on the GPS, see what it looks like. I'll pull just a touch of power out, kind of right about there.
Okay.
Alright, so you see 145 coming up right here?
Yeah.
Alright.
think? Now?
Yep, right as your wings cross it. Right about. There it is. All right, start rocking it into the right.
I've already,
Good. This is about the steepest you're going to want your bank. I'd start it gradually, right about here, start shallowing it out a little bit. Because you can see we're still on the pretty close side.
Northwest of Chandler Airport, 1,500 request inbound Fresno.
Right.
25700 Delta, Fresno, approach squawk 0475. 0475, Tomahawk 700 Delta.
Alright, let's do one back to the left. Now, nice shallow bank. Nice and shallow. See this road here?
Yeah.
Or canal or whatever, that's going to be your apex of your turn, so keep it coming. So a little less bank, a little more shallow, coming this way. There you go. So we want to come out this way.
Skyline 20 Golf. Tomahawk 700 Delta, radar contact.
Now we're almost to the apex of our turn. Now we're at the point where the wind is going to start blowing us back to the runway, so we're going to have to increase our bank to get our wings level in time.
now, I didn't do as good as I should have.
Oh, you're alright. This one was pretty good. Keep it coming, keep that bank coming over, stay nice and level. Okay, good. Now let's just keep going all the way back to the right. So this is going to be your steeper bank.
To do another one?
Yep, oh yeah, keep it coming. Good, right about here. Don't go any steeper than this. As we get here, you can start shallowing it out a little bit. Start shallowing it out.
Yep.
There we go. Get it coming in. If you turn too steep too early, it sets you up where you're going to have to dump in and get your wings level in time. So it's going to be a steeper bank, but not necessarily a steep bank.
Yeah.
All right, good. All right, we'll walk out level this way. Let's see what we had going on here.
Tomahawk 700 Delta, Fresno 700.
Not bad. Look at that.
3006, 700 Delta.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Cool. Good job. All right. Let's see. We got that. Rectangular course, basically traffic pattern. We can do a rectangular course if you want to, but it's going to be the same thing as the traffic pattern, so there's not really any sense. Might as well shoot landings with it.
Yeah.
So, all right, what are we at? 0.9, we're about to hit 1 hour. What do you say, you want to go shoot some landings?
Sure.
All right, let's do it.
So, let me get back around.
Runway point 2.
All right, we'll kind of fly a hot approach.
Chandler traffic, red high wind light support. We're east of the field at 1,300 feet, and we're going to make a left cross one into the pattern. We look for that number 2 airplane. Tell me where you're at.
They're over there?
Yeah, they're going to cross. They're going to enter on a crosswind.
All righty, we'll be behind you. Thanks. Harold.
Okay, so tell me when I should be. We're not even at the numbers yet.
Yeah, but we're going to do it this one a little bit different just to keep our speed up for them.
Sure.
So, all right, so right about here, go ahead and turn your fuel pump on, pull your power to 1,500 RPMs, and kind of hold altitude. So just get that power all the way out to 15. And now we're going to kind of do our stall thing. We're going to drop full flaps. This is how you do a short approach. So just drop them all the way in. All right, power back a little bit more, and we'll pitch up for 70. Go ahead and turn your base right here.
Traffic 4, Lima Dolphin, left base, 30 short approach, Chandler.
I'm at 70 right now.
Yep, just keep that turn coming a little bit steeper. There we go.
Chandler traffic, red high wind light support is turning.
All right, right about there. It's beautiful. Just keep it coming.
Number 2.
Boy, I'm doing a lot of back pressure.
Yeah, trim it out. Other way. There you go.
Okay, that's better.
All right, we're looking good. Okay, keep it turn.
Bill, we still got the
Go ahead and turn now.
No, just keep it turn.
Oh, Okay, do the base call for me.
Roger, I got you in sight, so we'll follow you.
Alright, watch your airspeed getting slow, get the power in. Get some power in, get some power in, get some power in, get some power in. There you go. Alright, keep that nose down, start pulling the power out now a little bit. You're getting real slow, close to a stall.
Traffic calling the golf short final 30 full stop, Chandler.
Alright, now you can start pulling some power out. Gotta be a little quicker on the throttle, gotta get that power out. There you go. Now we're looking good. Okay, cool. We're in a good position now. We're a little on the high side. You want to do a little slip? Your little favorite? Yep. All right, just a little bit of right rudder, left aileron. Beautiful. All right, and then you can just let it out. Keep one hand on the throttle while you're doing this. There you go.
Let me get it.
Just nice and easy. Now power comes to idle. Keep it settling down to the runway. There you go. Now pull it back and just hold it here and let it down. Pull back, pull back. Oh, yeah.